I just know this is the group our community together. Positivity. How y'all feeling? Happy Friday.
We tired already.
Lord, listen. It's the best crew that I know of
Hey,
in the business.
well, you
I
know,
appreciate y'all. Y'all know it.
Hey,
Y'all know it. Y'all know
can't
it.
get right.
I wonder where that came from, Jermaine.
Can't get right.
Listen, I backslide, y'all. Let me first say thank you to Dr. Kwaku for holding it down on the last show. I appreciate you. Y'all, I'm raggedy again with my time. So y'all just keep me lifted in
She's
prayer.
honest.
Y'all just self-awareness is
Raggedy word
real.
time. That's
Raggedy.
hilarious.
Yeah, I was out with the shenanigans. And yeah, but I'm here. I know I'm gonna be here. Y'all know I'm gonna be here. We gonna be here. So greetings and good morning. If you're at home rolling over, go and get yourself an extra cup of coffee. The things will wait. They're gonna wait. Okay. So welcome.
Did you say things will wait?
The things will wait.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I
no.
think that's her approach.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen.
They can't.
because
Hey, the party didn't start till I walked in. That's what
I didn't
she
want to
said.
say it. I didn't want to say it, but
Pretty much.
reality is reality. Truth is truth. Y'all, listen, the reason I've been running around like crazy because we got so much going on. But first, let me roll up my sleeves, Miami Vice style. I'm giving y'all summertime sass. But we have had events every single day. We got 2 events tomorrow. So let me start off with the NOV Resource Fair is tomorrow.
10th
And
annual.
listen, and outreach will be there. So come by, say hey. Before that, we have the Men's Health 5K. So listen, busy, booked and busy, as the people say, booked and busy. That is tomorrow. So the run kicks off at 7 a.m. We'll have Matthew Johnson in the second hour talking about what the run means to Milwaukee, how we move forward as a community getting healthy, and what that means for us long term. And then we'll talk about the resource fair because listen, I will be there. I will be there. And then I will take my beautiful rest, go on Do Not Disturb, and restore myself. Right. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Outreach has had plans and preparations for our health fair, which is on August 9th. And y'all, they running me. Like, listen, let me just tell y'all how we do this. Let me first give a shout out to Ascension. Let me give a shout out to Anthem. And who is our other major? I got to look at my list, but I appreciate the dedication to our community. So these are sponsors that have come in and said, we're going to put money here. We're going to put resources here. So we've got backpacks, school supplies. Bring your kids. Your kids must be present. Is this on? Is this on right out? The kids
I
must be present. Okay.
I gotta ask about that fresh produce.
That is coming. But first I gotta make sure everybody's clear because I'm gonna clip this. I'm gonna put this on the YouTubes and the socials. Your children must be present to get the school supplies. Okay.
So I can't pick up 2 for little Junebug.
Listen, last
He's
year was a
sick, his
little bit of
stomach hurt.
friction. It was a little bit of friction. You know how my cousins and them we get a little bit tight when we can't have our way. So the kids have to be there, but they're totally free. Now, the produce. We have, I won't say unlimited, but it's a lot. Like it's a lot. Last year I saw somebody leave with about 8 bags of produce. So please come and get your vegetables, your fresh produce, all free. Okay, let me reiterate. All free. We want you to be healthy. I'll give you the address, right? I'll give you the address. We will have a wellness tent. We are doing lead screenings on site. So we know that Milwaukee has this lead crisis. We are standing in that gap to make sure that those things move forward. So bring your kids. I believe it's limited to 100 lead tests, but bring the babies on through, get them tested to go back to school. So that's August 9th. August 16th, we will be at CH Mason for their back to school fair. That's from noon to 3. And all of this is up on our website, so you can just check out upcoming events. We still have our harm reduction programming on Tuesdays, immunizations, vaccinations, all the things. So I hope I get a little bit of grace for running around like a crazy person because we've been booked and busy. Booked and busy. So with that being said, how we relaxing this summer? This summer feels a little different than others. I haven't been able to kick it. Have y'all been kicking it this summer?
I've been out here in these streets.
What you been doing out in these streets
Man.
right now? Is there a video of you out in the streets?
No video.
I got
No face, no case.
I got about $20 if anybody wants to run me the video.
No face, no case, man.
What you been getting into?
Hey,
what?
man.
I mean, I done missed all the cookouts. I done missed just the family reunion. I ain't really got a good electric slide out of my system yet, really, this summer. So I need to make time to do that.
Yeah.
But I will say I have had a chance. My parents, but so I've shared on the show, both my parents are remarried. So I got to kick it with both sets, and they are just hilarious. Let me just say, my dad was in town. Dad lives in DC. So they came into town. They're kicking it. They're at the backyard barbecue. Challenged my dad to a game of pool. Right? Now, if you know me, undergrad, I like to let people believe that they're better than me in a sport. I don't try to come in and showboat. I don't, I'm real humble that way, right? So he didn't know I was the Midwest Shark. He don't know. He don't know. So he think because she smiled, she got a little lip gloss on. So I coaxed him into my lion's den, right? And as he noticed the first game he was going to lose, he bowed out gracefully. Now he challenged me again. And who am I? Who am I to let this moment go by? So I like to call myself the back-to-back champ. Is there applause for me?
You know what?
Because let me just say, 30 years. So we got a chance to kick it. Uncle's in from Carolina, and just to see family, right? That warmed my spirit. Still didn't get a good electric slide, little wobble in there. But that's good cardio. It's good cardio. So I'm gonna say this: if you're out there and the summer is winding down, we staying out the streets. We talked about that in the beginning, right? We definitely staying out the streets. But make time for your family.
Yeah.
Like no for real.
Yeah.
No for real. No for real.
Yeah.
When is the barbecue? Because you see, ain't nobody called me and told me about no barbecue.
You know what?
When is the family reunion?
Tomorrow.
See,
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Because I'm your cousin on your fourth uncles, friends, brothers, cousin them side, right? And so yeah, what we eating? What we eating? What we eating?
What we eat?
What we eating?
Oh, well, tonight we got catfish, spaghetti,
little mac and cheese.
Yeah, some of that. Family bring us some of everything, but I gotta go cook some catfish as soon as I get up out here and chicken. So
Okay.
You look like you can eat.
Denny. Now, right out. How did that happen in like 30 seconds? He had my name. I do eat. I am definitely not a wallflower. The ladies who are like, I'm just gonna have a morsel. Nah, scoot over. Watch out. Watch out. Let me eat.
Give me some meat.
Let me get about 3-4 napkins.
I got a friend. She said she's about 6 feet.
Okay.
She said she not get hungry. That fat girl.
Hey, I'm just saying. Listen, we don't shame on this show, but a girl can eat. Okay, I got a couple rolls. And that's just, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna eat. Invite cousin Ebony over, and let's get into it. Let's get into it. So with that, you know what though? Let me sidebar real quick, since I'm all over the place this morning. When it comes to what we eat though, we gotta do better. Yeah, we gotta do better. I'm driving through the city. And I'm looking at all the restaurants. I'm like, we got to do better. Like, where is the fresh fruit? Where's the produce? I know Pick and Save is about to go out of business. So this is my question. Who's standing up and standing in that gap? Like, do I have anybody who is ready to open a grocery store? I love what Sherman Park is doing. Yeah. But we got to do better. We got to do, and we got to do more fresh fruits and vegetables. Like, I shouldn't have to explain what a papaya is. Papaya is delicious. Delicious. Okay, listen. greedy. I'm
Mm,
feeling real greedy.
very succulent. The very succulent.
Focus right out. Focus. Focus.
Man.
Focus.
Mm,
Focus. Y'all a mess.
that's
Y'all
sad.
are just an absolute mess. But we need fresh fruits. We need fresh vegetables. So do we have a plan for Pick and Save? Has anybody said what's going in there? I know we're protesting and all
Yeah,
that, but what are we doing?
I mean, by them removing that pick and save in
Yeah.
that area,
Yeah.
there's nowhere for people to shop, so it's gonna become a food desert.
So what do we do though? Real talk.
Um,
Like what's the plan?
I think, um, I think that it's gonna take for us as the people to come together and create our own entity. So, stuff like this can and won't happen.
It can't. It can't.
Um,
It can't.
you
And
know,
I get it. I get it from both sides. Like if people aren't spending the amount, first of all, okay, I'm not gonna name names, but I'm gonna say some of these grocery stores are too high.
oh yeah,
They're too high.
yeah,
And ridiculously high.
yeah,
Like, listen, I'm an Aldi girl. Can I just share that with
Yeah.
the crew?
yeah,
Run me some Aldi, mix that in with a little fresh thyme, and that's good enough for
Yeah.
me. Okay, that totally good. But you got 2-3 people. Why is your weekly bill $200 some dollars? That's crazy to me.
ridiculous.
It's crazy to me. So the organizations, the businesses also have to do better. Stop gouging my people.
Yeah.
Like, stop gouging my people. We need to start thinking about, and I won't go real deep, but like the lifetime value of a customer. Don't try to get all your money from me today. Spread it around. Like
See, and
spread it around.
and with that too, you have these businesses that know that this is the only
Yep.
resource
Yep.
in this area, so I
Yep.
can set a price however I want to,
Yep.
and they're going to pay it
Right.
because they have no other avenue to get to anywhere else,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
just not fair for the community.
It's
man.
not. It's not. So then you working harder
Yeah,
to make money.
yeah,
You're spending more.
yeah.
It's the wrong kind of food. So now you're paying with the health piece, right?
Right.
We got to demand better. So I'm looking at, we have the community and the grassroots piece, but let me call out all of my executives who have collaborations and partnerships and leaders who have national reach. Now is your time to stand up and say this is not acceptable. Now is the time to say we're on the board of so and so and so and so. Don't drop the ball, make the call, right? And make sure that we're giving our absolute best to the community. So that's my soapbox for today. I'm not spending $17 for a bunch of bananas.
Right.
I'm not. I'm just
Yeah,
not.
that's
I'm just not.
crazy,
I'm just. And then they wonder why people I don't want to use the word. Why people help themselves to the
Use it.
product. Why they help
Five-finger
them.
Larry.
Right. Right. No, we a mess in here today, y'all. But welcome. I want y'all to talk back to me. 414-444-5250. Let me ask the community, what's next for our health, our wellness, and how we eat? All I can say is for these next 2 weeks, come on out to Outreach. Come and get you some produce. That'll at least get you by. And that is from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday, August 9th. What else is going on? Let me see. Let me check my notes right out. Let me check. You know, I did these notes like 17 years ago. Let me see what we talked.
17 years ago.
It's been a moment. It's been a moment. Okay, so let me circle back to the lead crisis. That kind of got swept under the rug a little bit, right? We haven't really heard about that. But I want to say Outreach is testing the babies. So there's 2 opportunities. Get your pen, get your paper. Ebony sharing what is coming up next. So we have August 9th at the health fair. We are doing lead screenings. It's limited to about 100. So get there, get your babies tested, and you will get the results back that day. Now, we had a show where we talked about lead. There is no safe amount of lead to have in your body. Like, it's not safe. So it's not like, I just got a little bit of sugar, just a little bit. No, if you have lead in your blood, it's problematic. So we'll test the children. That's our priority. We can test adults as well. I know that the city is working on some action plans for the entire city. So I know that that's coming down. We also have another health fair. So do we have back to back? No, we don't have back. We don't got back. We don't got no.
We got back.
Back to back. August 20th. It's a Wednesday. we have another back to school fair. So again, this is why I'm just a little bit, I'm not at full strength right now. I'm a
lot
little,
going on.
it's a lot going on, but it's for the people. So I had a conversation not too long ago where it was like, well, what pushes you to just keep going? Because Lord knows I'm tired.
Yeah.
But the community pushes you, right? So I think about all the sacrifices that came before me, all the things that folks probably didn't want to do, but got up and did them. So I'm like, let me just get on up, throw on a blazer, some lipstick, because Right Out don't be having it. He don't be let him roll that music, and you not in the chair.
Oh, you gonna get it. Oh, you gonna get it.
It's a problem. It's a problem. So yes, I've been reckless with time a little bit reckless with food. How y'all been sleeping though? That's the other piece. Y'all know, listen, that sleep is getting slept, baby. Sleep is getting slept. Y'all been sleeping?
I sleep great with a
listen.
Tempur-Pedic mattress. I sleep great.
What is even happening in the studio?
I sleep like a baby.
Listen, Ebony will sleep. Like this morning, I was like, you know what? You have that moment where you roll over. You're like, do they even need to hear me today? Let me just think. Do we have a show that's in the can that we could just rerun? Like, what is available to us? But alas, I rolled over and said it's for the people. But yes, I've been sleeping like a baby too because I get I've termed it now. It's gremlin mode, right? It is gremlin mode. When Ebony doesn't have enough sleep, it's bad for everybody. Let me say, like, it's the little spike to the little one with the little. I think I gotta run that back. I think it's on Netflix or something like that. But right. I get a little feisty, so that's my non-negotiable. About 9:30, 10 o'clock, Ebony has to be in the bed. And last night I was out in these streets. So about midnight, I said, "Oh, you big wild, you big wild." So talk to me, Milwaukee, with everything that's going on. What's your non-negotiable for health? Like, I got to sleep. That's the thing I won't push. So talk back to me, 414-444-5250. I will sleep well tonight. You know why?
Why is that?
Because at the top of the morning, I get to be out with the men's. The men's Right Out. So in Bronzeville, it's moving back to Bronzeville, the Milwaukee Men's 5K Run Walk, created by Matthew Johnson, is going down. And when I say we got to be there at 6 in the a.m., again, y'all pray for me. Yeah. Hold me up. Hold me up. Right? We'll leave there. We'll come to the NOV Resource Fair that's kicking off at 10.
Yeah.
Is that at 10? Okay. Y'all want to let us set up tonight?
Right.
So I can get that 5 more minutes of sleep. Look, I bring y'all some hash browns. Listen, I know how to butter up the bread. Okay. I will bring some hash browns. I'll make that happen. So we're sleeping afterwards. And then of course, Sunday we have the celebration of life for Dr. Jones. So I will make sure that I'm in the place for that.
In the building.
Right out. What you got going on for the service? What you got planned?
I'm gonna be there, me and a couple of my guys, and we're gonna set the atmosphere musically.
Yeah.
Since this station pride itself on talk radio and music, so we want to make sure that everything is in place for the celebration.
Love it. And, love it.
Yeah, so we're going to do our thing.
You gonna see, and look, it is going to be such a celebration, and I can appreciate it from two sides. Like, to be an entrepreneur and like take something on because you believe in it. Trust when I say it ain't always sweet. Sometimes you look at that spreadsheet like, we got about 30 more minutes of this thing before we not gonna be viable. So we have that, but then to understand that sometimes it's bigger than you. So you got to have that visionary. So we're gonna come out, we're gonna celebrate the life, the legacy, the vision of Dr. Jones.
So what you wearing on Sunday? What you wearing?
I mean, you listen. You know I'm gonna have it on.
I mean, are you coming with the big church?
You know
mother
I'm gonna
hat?
have it on. I might get y'all a little fascinator. I might
okay.
be, because you gotta be in mourning.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
You gotta but yeah, I do a
Yeah.
little something.
Yeah.
I try to do a little something for the people. At least if I'm gonna be, I won't say late, I'll say to the moment. At least if I'm gonna do that, let me be cute when I get there. Okay. Like don't show up late and looking crazy. So I will make sure that I put that on. And then winding down, we got a celebration of 1 year old, my little baby cousin. So we're gonna come out and celebrate life anew.
Yeah.
And just an opportunity to be with family. So that's how I'm spending my weekend.
Awesome.
I'm turning my phone off on Sunday night. She sleep.
What?
She sleep. So we have a caller. Greetings and good morning. Welcome to Community Heartbeat.
Hey, good morning to the crew.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. What's going on this morning?
Hey, I absolutely love the energy. First time caller, so I'm a little excited. Hey.
Hey, hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Give
I got
her
something for
her
you.
things. Yes.
Yeah, we just rounded everybody
Hey.
up. Rounded everybody up. I need everybody's hands on this one.
What you got for us this morning?
Thank you, Ride Out.
Hey.
So I just wanted to say, in regards to the being healthy, I recently lost a lot of weight. I won't say how much. But,
Hold on.
She said, "Get
Oh,
it
man.
tight
I
and
need
get it
everybody hands
right.
again.
Get it tight
I
and
need
get it
everybody's
right."
hands again. Come on.
Okay. Well, I'll say congrats to that because there's a level of discipline that's
I know
required.
that's right, yeah.
It really is.
Woo.
It really is.
It's been a 2-year journey. It's been a wonderful
Awesome.
journey. And everyone is so curious, like, how am I doing it?
Right.
So the main thing I want to say, you talked about getting sleep. So
Yes.
you have to get proper sleep.
Listen.
Definitely stay hydrated. Eliminate as much stress as possible. We all know that.
Yep.
But the other big component for me was meal prepping.
Okay, talk to me
So-
about meal prep. Like, how deep are we going in the meal prep? Because there's some people that are like, there are 17 grapes in my container and I am ready for the day. Like, how deep are we going into the meal prep?
Now, I won't get too crazy with it,
Okay.
but because of thanks to getting rid of so much weight with the weight loss, I was able to eliminate 2 chronic illnesses I had
Look at
Yeah.
just
this.
based
Look
off
at
of
this.
proper
Look at
eating.
this. Yes.
So one of the main things is cutting down on the sugar, and also watching the carbs. Because like many people didn't know that the carbs turn into sugar.
Yep.
So I was like, I'm thinking like, okay, I'm not doing too bad, but
like
then I
pasta is
didn't realize,
good, quote unquote, good for you, right? Right. That's what we think in our minds. So yeah, cutting out the carbs for sure.
yes, it makes a huge difference. So those are the main things I look at. Definitely the salt, the saturated fat, the carbs, and the sugar. So I try to keep all of that stuff low. Let everyone else know, do not drink your calories.
Listen, sis. Listen, it's I do. I'm sorry. Listen, give me a good cranberry juice. You might add a little something in there, a little lemon wedge. Like I do. I probably drink about a quarter of my calories. Yep. Yep. I know. But you're giving me wisdom, so I'm listening. I'm absorbing.
Gotta cut that out. And I would say meal prep, like if you can do it on like a Sunday night and also a Wednesday. So that'll last you the entire week. I don't believe in meal prepping for, and keeping food in the fridge, that I cooked on Sunday, I'm still eating on Saturday. That's just crazy. So
I'm not mad at that. I'm not. So was there
twice a week.
Was there something that prompted it? Did you say, okay, today is January 1st, I'm about to get it? Or was there something that pushed you into, I'm going to take better care of myself?
Oh, I had to. So what ended up happening just a little bit was when I started experiencing like really, really bad pain in my feet. So I ended up going to the doctor, like, what the heck is wrong? Now, I have to admit, I'm a healthcare worker, one of the bad healthkare workers that don't take care of herself.
You're not alone.
Take care of others.
You're not alone.
Which is ridiculous because I knew better.
Yep.
But yeah. So anyway, so from there, that's when gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this on the radio, but that's when I got diagnosed with diabetes.
Okay.
And that shouldn't be like a bad, shameful thing to say, but many people are ashamed to say it. So
And I don't think
hopefully,
there you should be. I mean, it's the body's way of saying it's too much of something, right? It's too much sugar
yeah,
in the blood, or it's too much, right? So it's just the body's reaction to that. So
right.
yeah, it's no shame up
So
in here. Mm-mm.
I was diagnosed 2 years ago.
Okay.
But because as soon as I end up getting that bad news, I say, oh, no,
Yeah.
devil is a
Yeah.
lie. So what
Yeah.
I end up doing, so I got my first A1C result. It was a 9.3. 3 months later,
Okay.
yeah, so y'all know them numbers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
3 months later, I got it down to 6.3.
Okay. Okay.
So that's back
Okay.
in the pre-diabetic range.
Yep.
But for the past year and a half, ever since then, it's been in the normal range.
Come on.
Back down to
Come on.
5.0.
Come
That's
on.
awesome.
Yeah, that yep,
Hold on,
yep,
she get a
yep.
hand clap for that.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah. I feel like the
thank you,
body will
Ride
give
Out.
you
You got
the body will give you signals. It'll give you clues. It'll
Yeah.
say, something is wrong, something is not right. So I think all of that's connected. So sis, congrats on the journey. And it's a lifelong
Thank
journey,
you.
right? And I love what
Definitely
you said
lifelong.
about the healthcare worker.
Yeah.
We give to everybody else, but we can't pour from an empty bucket. So we
That's right.
appreciate you. Keep listening.
Can, can
Keep
I say two more things really
Okay, you
quick?
wanna hold on to the break, because Ride
Yeah.
Out don't play about his
Oh,
break.
Oh yeah, we in there.
it is. Oh, yeah. It's time for commercials and stuff. Okay,
It is.
I'll wait.
So just hang on and we'll come back to you. You are listening
Okay.
to Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Centers. I'm Ebony Ssali. We'll be right back.
AURN News. I'm Jamie Jackson. A new Gallup poll shows President Trump's approval rating has dropped to 37%, his lowest so far in the second term, and approaching his previous low of 34%. That marks a 10-point slide since January. Approval among independent voters has fallen sharply, now sitting at just 29%. That's a 17-point drop.
I write it down. Okay, what we got?
So, so a lot of people, and I told my doctor this, and she was blown away. So what I also ended up doing was changing my social media algorithm.
Okay, talk to me. Talk to me.
So what I do is I follow like fitness experts.
Mm-hmm.
I follow people that post like nutritious meals and things like that. I follow people that's just all about positivity, spreading love and stuff like that. I mean, we in Milwaukee, it's a lot going on just within Milwaukee itself, but also within the world. So you just gotta have, you know, just positive things going on. And in order to really, you know, change and make some really positive changes in your life, you also have to change your environment and everything else as much as possible. So I changed my algorithm. So that's one thing. I also want to say the neuropathy portion with my feet. Although I was highly upset, you know, and also kind of knew that most likely I was diabetic or pre-diabetic, but I look at it as it ended up ultimately being a blessing because it forced me to go to the doctor to make immediate changes. I only had that one high A1C and everything's been good. I've been in remission ever since. So the third thing I wanted to say, a lot of people don't talk enough about turning, you know, diabetes into remission. If you get that diagnosis and you make the changes immediately, and not saying it's going to work for everyone, but it can work for more people. You just really have to be on top of it. So it's just a question of, do you want to constantly be sticking yourself all the time? Do you want to think about the fact of being on high blood medication, possibly having a stroke, like all the things that happen, losing your eyesight and stuff like that? So what's more important, you know, is being here for your family, you know, your friends, all your loved ones. Is that more important where you can focus on getting yourself healthy, you know, being an example for others? Or do you just want to say, okay, you get the diagnosis and you give up and you not make the changes at all? So it just depends on what's more important to you. So,
I love that. And you bring up a point of there's one thing to take the weight off, but there's a lifestyle change. Like you have to make a conscious decision that this is going to be life. Now, I have my own personal mantra, which is pick your heart. Everybody is going to have something that's hard. So you either eat right and you do it for yourself, or you start eating through an IV because now you can't feed yourself and you can't eat. So you got to pick your heart. Either way is going to be difficult. It's going to be challenging. But folks pushing you around in a wheelchair, that's hard too, right? So you got to figure out what makes the most sense. And I love that. So we with you on the journey. We hope to see you on the 9th. Come on through and get some produce, because whatever we don't give away, we got to take home. And listen, like you said, that food can sit in my fridge for about a couple days, and then it's got to get out of there. So no, we appreciate your commitment.
Hey, I appreciate y'all time. I appreciate you know, everything you do. Thanks for listening to me this morning.
Absolutely. And thanks for waking up and making those healthy choices. We appreciate you. So keep listening and keep calling in. Indeed.
All right. Y'all take care.
You too. That's what I like to see. This is an entire community, and it is truly going to take all of us. So again, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just got to start. So that beautiful, beautiful message this morning. Love it.
Yeah.
Again, I'm still I'm a little bit raggedy, but I'm working on it. No, I understand the problem.
Look, you know what the caller just said? First of all, it was awesome that she realized that she needed to do something to you know, get out of that whole danger zone. You know, it was like with me sitting around in the studio working, eating late night. You don't realize how much that weight creep up on you. And now you got all type of other issues going on, because I was always a small frame dude until later on in life. And then I blew up to 297 pounds, almost 300 pounds.
I could not believe it right out until you showed me the picture. I'm like, I don't believe what you're trying to sell me. But
He showed you 2 pictures side by side to try to show you.
Don't do my people
Hey
in
man,
here.
listen, man, I was getting my wobbly wobble on.
But you're right. It's like 2 pounds here. It's
Yeah.
a pound here. It's just a skipped workout here.
Yeah.
It's so what they say, you never skip a workout because you never know.
Yeah.
You're gonna get.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, so it was like once I had that weight on me, and then I started having all these issues like sleep apnea,
Yep.
and like I'll be talking to you, like
Right.
having a regular conversation, and like, hey, Ebony.
Ah, my God.
Yeah, like it was
My
one
God.
of those, like it was borderline narcolepsy, and I had no clue.
See, I always thought you were just ignoring me.
Don't see why you just lit.
Well,
You
actually, man, I
already
was checking the
lit.
leak on my eyelids, like
Yeah,
every
yeah, I know it. I heard that before somewhere.
checking the leaks.
Yeah,
Sir.
eyelids for leaks.
And that's why I said, like, somebody made the connection that when you sleep, it's your body removing toxins. It's like literally taking the garbage out, and you would not sit in a house that's full of garbage.
And
right?
I'm
You
so
would take
glad
out.
that you said that, because again,
Yeah.
I was just saying on the
Yeah.
break, I've been trying to tell my school teacher,
Yeah.
why I used to fall asleep in class, that I need to take out the toxic garbage, man. Like I'm feeling real.
Right at this moment, I'm feeling real toxic
yeah.
right now.
I'm feeling real about toxic in about 4 seconds. You see my eyes closed. That's all.
I would say, shout out to my English lit teacher. It's something about those lights. When those lights would go down, I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
it's why is this first period? Why am I taking it like we watching the Crucible? I don't
Why am I here?
Huckleberry fan. I don't yeah. But those maybe the desks. I feel like the desk has something to do with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the sleep will get slept. That's how our bodies remove the toxins. You're gonna pick your heart. So let that be our mantra for the entire rest of this year. Pick your heart. Either you're gonna get up every day and work out, or you're gonna have dang it, right out the people, the grandmothers, right out the grandmothers. This is a family-friendly show. Can I get the disclaimer, please? This is a family.
The views and opinions expressed on this show does not necessarily reflect
Listen,
that.
but again, I believe vigorous exercise is also very good for the circulatory system, for the mind and body. So I support that wholly and fully. And then you get you some good rest.
Amen.
Like it's connected.
It's
It's
all
holistic
connected, yeah.
health. But y'all a mess. Pick your difficulties in life, because you're gonna get them either way. Either you read the books on your own, or you'll be forced to read them because they'll be nuts. Got my glasses all fogged up. Y'all are messing here. So pick your challenge, pick your difficulty, but know that nobody gets off easy. I'm gonna do better, Lord.
You guys okay?
I'm gonna do better. I will do better. Let me see what else we got going on. Let me look at my notes because y'all the best. Coming up on the 31st. So this is next week. This is how much we got going on. I'm just like, what's next? We have a program called Healthy Starts, Healthy Hearts, which is connected to new moms, new dads, and families. So all that vigorous activity is gonna get you a nice little addition to your family. Okay, let me just put 2 and 2 together. Okay, so for those who are expecting or just had a baby, Wisconsin, of course, is doing a lot with prenatal care and postpartum care. So we're taking care of babies longer, and that's mandated from the state. So what we're doing is diapers, giveaways. We have car seat training. Low key, we might have 1 or 2 car seats. Low key, but again, don't make it crazy. Don't make it weird. Come on over on the 31st, which is a Thursday, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We are asking the community to come out, learn about the resources that are available at Outreach, learn about our community partners, grab some goodies, and make sure that you know what immunizations, what medications, what your babies need to grow and be the most healthy. Now, you know, I keep a surprise or 2 in my back pocket, right? Y'all know that. So y'all thought that was something else in my back pocket. That's a surprise. We have the First Lady of Milwaukee, Dominique Johnson, who will be our keynote speaker. Maternal health and wellness is her jam. So we are excited to welcome her to Outreach. So again, be there. You can register on the website, ochc-milw.org/healthy starts. So we do want you to register so we can get your lunch squared away and all of that good stuff. Healthy starts, healthy hearts next week. So again, I'm busy. Now I'm recommitting next week though. I'm recommitting to the healthy food because y'all been wild. What did I have yesterday? Last night? It's like midnight. I'm in here with the spinach and artichoke dip, just wild, cheese on cheese on cheese. Let me ask y'all this: y'all feeling cheese or not? Because I had this discussion.
Like
Debo,
Gouda, cheddar, sharp cheddar,
mild cheddar,
mild cheddar,
money,
white American,
black
yellow
American.
just cheese.
You gotta
Man, I
have
love cheese.
Like, listen, if you cut my arm open,
Monterey
it's
Jack, Kobe.
because what is your mac and cheese doing if it doesn't have 3 or 4 cheeses in there? Little
Nothing.
smoked Gouda.
Nothing.
Like,
it ain't doing nothing if it ain't got.
Listen. So that's my advice. If I could be real honest, it's the food choices. I love some good cheese and I love some good wine, and that's really my problem.
Yeah.
And I don't
What was
really
the last
like
part? You love some what?
wine.
Oh,
Wine.
TJ Swan.
Wine.
What kind? What are you talking about?
Moonshine.
Wild Irish Rose.
Moonshine. Listen,
Thunderbird.
you gotta leave that Fireball. Listen.
Night Train.
Is Debo name the whiskey?
No, them all wines.
They
rot gut wines, but they not good for you wines.
I would say,
Because there are some wines that are good for you.
Tell me about the wines that are good for you. I would like to put that
I hear
in the
that
rotation.
it thins the blood. It I hear
Mm-hmm.
lots of great things in moderation, of course.
I mean, what's
in moderation?
What's moderation?
Well, can we get that Jesus wine?
Listen.
Well, that's grape juice, man. That's the only thing we ever had at church.
Listen, I'm not mad. So here's the question. Do y'all just randomly drink grape juice? And why do you go back to church when you think about it? Like, why do you say, if I just had some saltines with this, I could make some things.
My own communion.
It's symbolism, though, is what it is.
It is. But you know what? I don't want to even get into hypocrisy and all that this morning because I'm operating on limited.
See, I don't understand why you got to do symbolism at church. As soon as you get out of church, you do the real thing.
Yeah.
You commit sin.
Why you judging me? And why you following me from the church house? Like, why you ain't got nothing else to do with yourself for the day? Yeah, we go right on to the restaurant and then we act up. Okay, so let me do a throwback. Do we remember Ponderosa?
Oh, what?
Of course.
Do we remember?
Man, I think I was the reason why Ponderosa, me and our family, all 9 of us, the reason why Ponderosa is out of business.
Went out of business. Y'all in them chicken wings. It was y'all in them chicken wings. Was it?
Boy, had that.
Wow.
Boy, listen, we all had bags.
Look.
Don't tell me the church mother had bag too.
No.
Yeah.
No, she had a purse.
Yeah.
She had a purse.
Hey, she was doing one of these numbers.
Why are we like
I knew it wasn't
this?
gonna last long though. You get a steak, potato, salad bar.
It was the buffets.
Yeah,
That's why I ain't even got to the buffet yet. You order that, then you get the buffet.
Right.
And
You say all you can eat.
$50 worth of chicken wings.
Look, couldn't even keep right.
That don't include the ones you eat while you're there.
While you're there, right? You eat 1,000 while you're there and take 1,000 home.
Okay, so I might be the only person of African descent that does not eat chicken wings. So I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna let y'all. I know it.
You say you don't eat chicken wings?
I don't eat chicken wings. That I know that little gristle part. I can't. Something about my mind.
Don't eat the gristle part.
Yeah, don't eat the gristle.
Nah, I can't.
Eat around it.
I can't.
I mean, it's just so luxurious.
I cannot do it.
So,
I'm unable. No, I love chicken. Don't get me, but the
so
little
you just don't like the
drumstick.
wings.
Yeah, the little drummies and the
So what
little.
was your
like
favorite part of the bird?
I can't. Like I can't.
Man, I like the thigh.
Now see, we can't name the chicken in here. We simply have to say chicken.
Thighs
They don't
high.
know how to act.
To
They
the
don't
sky.
know.
I like the thigh.
They don't know how to act. So
I
we
like
just
the
have
thigh.
to say chicken.
Legs, thighs.
Yeah, but I'm a dark.
Vigorous activity.
Yeah,
We
man, I'm a
just-
dark meat type of dude. Right? Real succulent.
Because they don't act right. Because they don't. This is a family program.
Give me a
This is-
seasoned bird.
Yeah, they don't act right in here. They don't.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm the only
Yeah.
person that doesn't eat the drumsticks. But here's how this is related to Ponderosa. I'm a very outspoken person. I always have been as a kid. So I'm bopping in the Ponderosa. I'm like, I don't eat chicken wings. Mama's like, shut your mouth and get the chicken. But I don't eat. You better put that chicken on your plate. I'm like, all right, how many chickens do I eat?
You were accomplice.
All right.
How many chickens do I eat today? Like, yeah. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna trade the cheese for the chicken. I don't, and I know my card is in jeopardy, but yeah, it's not good for you. The sauce. What about if you put buffalo sauce? I don't eat the wings. I don't eat it. But I love the cheese, and I'm glad I'm amongst my cheese eating folks.
What about drying in a good garlic parmesan?
Give me a little bit of seasoning.
my.
Won't he do it? A little Alfredo blend. I'm gonna do better.
Yikes,
I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better.
Forgive them, Father, for I'm about to sin.
You about to go get some bird?
Man, go get that bird, Jack. Season them up real good. Like, hey, man.
It's giving turkey necks. It's giving smoked greens. It's giving. But greens are healthy, right? Did we decide that?
Yeah,
yes, they are. Well, again,
it depends
for
on
me,
how you cook them, right?
Yeah, but for me now they act as a great probiotic.
Oh yeah. Listen here, Doc.
They get everything moving in there. Is that what I'm saying? They get everything moving.
Anything that's attached inside is coming out.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of it.
I mean, your liver, kidneys, everything coming.
That is the beauty of eating. Now you enjoy them going in, but boy, do you play on the backside.
I mean, I'm talking about numb legs, Doc. You gonna wake up.
And on a more serious note,
just gotta take a shower after. Y'all is mad.
I want to bring it full circle because you asked a question, Ebony.
Yeah.
And certainly what we tend to do as African Americans, we tend to overcook our vegetables.
Yeah.
And a lot of the nutrients and so forth is lost when we do so. So again, I like my greens to have a little texture. They still.
You serve some raw greens over here and see how quickly we get you right on about that kitchen.
No. They ain't gonna be raw.
Okay.
But especially like turnip greens, mine have to have a little texture. I don't want them too soft where they. I mean, you lose everything when you do that. Now, of course, they got the smoked meat in them, and
you gonna drink that pot liquor anyway, though.
This is true, but the nutrients is still lost. It's green beans. Sometimes we eat them a little too done.
Look. We also put everything in the green beans, so you're gonna get a little bit of potato, a little bit of bacon, a little bit of garlic in the green bean, right?
This your recipe?
Right. I'm like, wait, right? Let me make sure. Y'all just eating the green beans regular?
No, of course not. Okay. You got to put your piece of fat back over in there. Little fat back.
little something in there. Okay.
Salt poke that you then let sit in the window and it then turn into what they call rank meat. Y'all know about rank meat.
Rank meat, porch tea, and greens is why they in the bathroom all day. That's why they in the bathroom all day. It's an absolute mess. Absolute mess. So yeah, I don't condone the behavior. Yes, I do. But just in moderation, right? You can't have the chicken wings every day. You can't have the mac and cheese every day. But on occasion, cut you a little corner out of there and go on and eat that. But then you got to balance it with working out. So in the second hour, we're going to talk to Matthew Johnson. We're going to talk about the run, the race, how he came up with it, how he's keeping people active. I'll be there in the morning. So I'm going to get 5 minutes of sleep tonight, and then we'll be back there in the morning. 5K coming back to Bronzeville, which for me is a moment. I love Bronzeville. I love the work, the effort, the legacy, the history of Bronzeville. So to have something that is particularly important coming back home, so to speak, is super dope. And then Matthew and I know each other from way back, so we'll talk about some of the initiatives that he's working on, what's driving him to move that forward. So we're gonna have a conversation. So listen, this is the time for you to get up, go re-up on your coffee, grab you a little tea cake and a little piece of fruit, because it's Community Heartbeat, and then come on back and listen to Matthew Johnson. Let me ask y'all this: what y'all got planned for the health fair or the resource fair tomorrow? What we doing?
We letting no cats out of the bag right now. No
Come
cats,
on,
no cats
give
get
me a
out the
little
bag.
preview. Give me a little preview.
Okay, book
bit.
bags.
Okay, do we have to be present?
While supplies last,
While supplies
and the
last.
children must be there.
Listen, bring them babies. Bring them babies.
State fair tickets.
Ooh.
Gift cards.
Wait, right out. Are they letting you come this time, or are they keeping you in the back? Because I don't like how they treat you.
Yeah,
I don't
you see,
like how they
man,
treat
they keep me. They keep me in the back.
They letting you come out front with the people.
I think this time I'm saying, uh, forget them. I'm coming anyway.
Are those the words that you actually
No,
use?
those
Okay,
ain't the
that's
actual
fair.
words.
That ain't what
But
he
it's a
said
family
yesterday.
show. It's a
Do the
family
FCC.
show.
Those are not the words he used yesterday.
FCC regulations.
Right. We do want to
Amen.
keep the license. We do want to keep on the air. I feel that. That's real. That's real. So what else we got? We got Stay Fair tickets. Is that a drawing? Is that at a particular time? You got to be present. What we doing?
Just show up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, we got giveaways coming through. So we got some goodies. I ordered them specifically for you all. So come out. I'll probably get there about 11 o'clock. Like I said, I'm gonna go to the run in the morning because I want to show up and cheerlead for the men who are taking control of their health. Okay. So this is my community service to make sure that the men are healthy. That's what I'm here for. Okay. That's my official statement. That's my official answer. And that's what I'm going with. So I'll be at the run and then I will be over at the
Are
health
you
fair.
at the run or are you running?
I am not running. Listen.
Yeah, see,
I just told
misled
you.
us. That was
I just told you how I've been off the wagon.
I am at the run.
Listen, I'm there. I'm present. But listen, I got on a treadmill. Now, in a good day, a 5K, I get that done pretty quickly. It's the way I was fighting for my life. Like 2 minutes in, I've been running for at least 15 minutes. I look down, it's like 2 minutes and 32 seconds. I'm sweating profusely. I'm like, and I'm not even going fast, Yeah.
No, you fast walking.
It was just more like a little skip, a little gallop. So then I said, well, let me switch gears. Let me go over to the Stairmaster, which I'm not sure how a machine that looks so innocent, it's just stairs and they rotate very slowly, but can take your whole entire life. And I only got a good 7 minutes out of that. So I won't be running this year. I will make a promise to you though, Milwaukee. Next year, I'm gonna have my life back together. I'm gonna be out there running. But this year,
you make a lot of empty promises.
I wouldn't say that they're empty. What I would say is they are vessels.
You have good intentions.
They are vessels for the future and what the future could hold. But not couch. I do. So when we come back, we will talk about how y'all getting off the couch, right? Maybe y'all give me some motivation today, because again, I'm raggedy, but we're a family, so we stick together. You are listening to Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Centers. I am Ebony Ssali. We will be right back. Men's Health is not just a show, this is a movement dedicated to bringing our community together through wellness, keeping your heart pumping with positivity. In the studio, did y'all feel the vibe change? You had to feel the vibe change. You know why the vibe changed? Because we have a legend, living legend in the studio. I mean, he got his snacks. Come on, he has to do better. He has to do better. Oh, wait. Matthew Johnson is in the building. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Living legend. Okay, so there's a little shindig this afternoon. Tell us about the vision. Like, how did you come? You always on some visionary stuff, which I can appreciate.
You know what? I've always been, like you said, a visionary. Even when I'll tell a short story. Even when I was 14 years old, I asked my mom. My mom asked me, "What are you gonna do? You think when you grow up?" I said, "I'm gonna retire at the age 35." And she said, "You can do it." I said, "I can."
Okay.
And I retired. I retired from working for someone else at the age of 29.
Man.
So that's the vision. So.
Give us your pro tips. We'll sign up at the conference later.
The pro tip is step out on faith and believe God, and He'll make that happen for you.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. So vision into this run, walk. You corrected me.
It's a walk, run. For those who don't run, they can come and enjoy a leisurely walk down the wonderful street of Bell R. Phillips, who is one of our most outstanding attorneys and another a legend.
Clear.
And so last year we were down King Drive, and now we Bell Phillips. We're gonna just go down the streets for all the black folks.
So tell me this: it's moving, right? So you moved from one location back to Brownsville. I said it's like coming home.
Yes.
What prompted the move? And how are you taking advantage of like the culture? Right?
You know what prompted the move was Pfizer Forum was great. I mean, everybody down there, all that was good. It's just that I live in Brownsville. And I just feel the spirit of Brownsville every morning, every day. I love living there. I mean, it's just like, man, at night it's just amazing on how quiet things are at night for the most part, unless
I'm outside.
Unless the club
is
jumping across, in the area.
You like, here Ebony go again. I know she out there acting, and I do.
It's the spirit I was really looking for. We really didn't capture the spirit of the people and the spirit of things. It was a little sterile downtown.
Okay.
But now we're in a neighborhood. We're in an area where people are living daily and experiencing life daily. And I thought that would be the essence of that would be a great opportunity to return, because in the very beginning of 2014, 15 through 18, we were at the Riverwalk. And
so wait, how long has this thing been going
on? We started our first one in 2014.
Okay.
And that was when the Milwaukee Bucks had just announced the new ownership, and then I had all the Bucks people there. I had Bango, I had all the management people there, and Milwaukee Bucks helped me launch it.
Okay.
And then we were at the Rural Healthcare over there on the Riverwalk. So we started 2014. We went to 18. Obviously, a little thing called COVID came in. We took off a couple of years, and we're back. So it's been, if you actually count the years, it's been going on 11 years. It's been very helpful and very fruitful and inspiring and bringing people together, and it just works. So back to Brownsville, live in Brownsville. Thrive On is happening.
Yes.
Howard Fuller is happening.
Yes.
There's a lot of things happening, and I just figured that we can bring it in and just spice up a little and make sure that people have a walk out of respect of what Malele has done. And there's another walk that's the Harambe, I believe, is coming.
Shout out to Tanya Thompson.
Gotta give her a shout out. I love her. I love what she does.
Listen, y'all gonna get us right. Between the both of you, we're gonna run for the men, run for the babies,
take
like
care of the
that.
babies.
Right? It's good stuff.
Right.
Good stuff.
So that's where all this comes from, regards to why we're back at Brownsville.
Okay, listen, I love it. So what can the people expect tomorrow? Now look, what can we expect?
It's really funny in the sense that it's really a unique situation coming from downtown into the neighborhood. So we have to move some things around. And I can be honest, and everybody understands this. Everybody's budgets were hit because of the dollars.
Yes.
And so we were limited based on our original plans, but we sort of scaled it back a little just to make sure we can do this.
Yeah.
But what's going to be fun about it is that everybody's coming. We've gotten a number of people who are signing up. They're signing up teams of 10, so they're coming in groups of 10, which is cool.
Okay.
And we have first and foremost, Howard Fuller is going to blow the horn for the walk and the run.
Come
and so
on! Look, I'm making my notes. So Howard Fuller is
by him
launching
being
us
there.
off.
We have obviously our great county exec who inspired me to bring it back, and then everyone else who has contributed. I mean, including community.
I'm gonna be there. So I mean, roll on out of the bed.
I told everybody we can't do anything until Ebony arrives.
You can't. Yeah. You really can. And listen, you got us there early, and we're gonna be there with bells on. Yes. We have some giveaways for the people. So again, just come, fellowship, enjoy. Listen, if you on the walking path, come on and walk, right? And just meet people, greet people, grab you some goodies.
This is an exciting piece, though. We're teaming up with a couple, Molina Healthcare, teaming up with Walnut Way, and we're giving away for those who registered. We're giving away free bags of groceries for anyone who want to come and get some potatoes.
Listen, so you heard that right. You heard that right. You got your bag. You got your bag ready. Listen,
we passing our bags for you to get to carry your
sweet potatoes,
potatoes, bananas, oranges, apples, all that stuff.
Let me just get my menu together. Let me just think about what I'm gonna cook. Put the sweet potato, put a little meat down in there.
We want to promote healthy eating, and then obviously with the run and with the walk and the idea of being able to exercise when you get back, we're gonna have a stretching. I think people should bring their boots too, because that's gonna be a little. No, but the boots idea is gonna be a little indication of what's gonna be happening in the street.
Okay.
The boot situation.
Okay. Bring your boots
and your fan.
Now
maybe,
listen.
And your fan, maybe.
You need to bring a duffel bag to change into your boots. Don't do this 5K with your boots on. Don't. We're not going that way.
Do
we get bonus points if we do the run in boots?
Everybody gets bonus points.
Man.
Then we're gonna have basketball challenge where people get 3.5 points.
You don't want to see me on this court.
So those who can pick up a ball and throw it at a hoop, they're eligible. See? So you don't even have to be good.
I keep my nails short just in case just in case somebody want to do a pickup game. You didn't hear my little pool shark story this morning, but yeah, I like to be humble. But if somebody wants to challenge me with a 1-on-1, I might have a ball in the car.
There you go.
I might, but I'm not doing the run in boots.
But the main purpose is that we're there to educate, and we're going to have a health pavilion where we have a number of prominent health people that's going to be there, as well as financial people, as well as just some people who are in general cares about Harambe, the whole area. Yeah. And with all of that, it's just a matter of coming together and talking and sharing and giving information, and that's really the main purpose.
So let me do a segue. You talked about the fresh produce. You also are doing something special with Pete's Fruit Market.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Tell us about that collaboration and what is your vision for that?
Well, last year we started with this thing called Fresh Day. And Fresh Day is allowing Howley Park residents to go every last Thursday of the month and get 10% off on their groceries. Well, this year we're going to expand it to 53212. Anybody who comes could get information regarding the Fresh Day all year long. Every month, every last Thursday of the month, you can go get 10% off on your produce.
Listen,
only produce.
We gotta say this. Is this thing only on your produce? Don't y'all come in here acting up.
Don't put no steaks and bacon and stuff.
Because Matthew said I get my he said
I want to reiterate
just
only
the produce. Okay, because that's the freshness that's elevating those healthy eating habits.
That's to continue the whole idea of eating and thinking in terms of what you're putting in your body. A lot of the stuff that we eat is upon us. I mean, the whole idea of all this soda and all this fast food and all this stuff. Now, everything's in moderation, of course, but you don't do that every day.
Listen, it's the way the Cajun fries at Five Guys has a lock on my soul. It has a lock on my soul.
It will take your soul if you do it every day.
But I will say I'm trying to make small challenges. I went to Dave's Hot Chicken and they have a cauliflower chicken. Let me tell you, I'm trying to make little changes. Trying
just
to
to
do
let
better.
you know, cauliflower has no nutritional value, but I'll just let you know that.
Thank you. It is delicious, and
okay.
don't kick my little crutch. It's all I got left. It's all I got left. So you can come out now. Tell me, you dropped off some materials. Can people come to outreach as well and pick up those cards?
Oh, most definitely. There's cards. There's some. We had door hangers.
Yep. We shared those out with
those
patients.
door hangers that has a card on it. You cut it out, and you can just put that card in your purse, or your wallet, whatever, and come and present your card and get your 10%
off produce. Off produce. So you can stop by outreach. You can stop by Pete's. And pick up that information. So the connection to this part, the heart of the city, you've been in for 50 million years, right?
At least
50 million
exactly.
years. What keeps you connected to this? Because you could go anywhere. And I've often said this to you, like you must love us, because you could have been on the first thing smoking out of here. What is keeping you pursuing excellence in this neighborhood?
You know what? The whole idea, let's take from the macro step, I mean the big picture, right? I stayed because my mother and father, they were the ones who kept me here along with my other 7 brothers and sisters, so it's 8 of us.
Okay.
And so I stayed because of family. And then once I got married and did all that, and I stayed because then I really wanted to give back to the young people. So I started the idea of I started in the theater first, and I had young people in the theater, and then I went from theater to television. And
you did a little bit. You did a little bit. We gonna say you just ran the media. You just ran the media.
I went from theater to television.
Then
television all the way through to 2008, and then I went into publishing, and then publishing by doing Girlfriends Magazine, Fellas Magazine. I did Gumbo Magazine.
I'm a protest to bring Gumbo back. You see what's happening with our babies,
I think,
right?
You know what?
Like you see what's happening. They need a project.
If only I can get that graphic designer I had.
She was fired.
She was
that
fired.
I do know.
She was really fired.
No, but seriously, those kinds of projects, those kinds of initiatives, I feel like gave people something positive to do, and you could see the impact, right? Right.
You know, just yesterday I was at a TV station. I did an interview, and 2 of my people were working there.
See what I'm saying?
Hold on, but they were working there and didn't even know that they worked for me at one point.
Listen.
You know, so I don't know if you probably don't remember Charity, but she was over at Channel 4 when I started. Then she went to Channel 12, and then obviously Gideon. Gideon was with me as well. I got to give a shout out to Gideon because he always gives me a shout out. So I got to give him a shout out on the work that he does. That's awesome.
Listen, he too is on his trajectory to be some kind of international correspondent.
And I must say, I must give out a shout out to Andrea Williams too, because she has been been steadily for the past, man, I can't even remember how many years.
50 million years.
She has been there supporting me every step of the way. I got to give her a shout out as well. So
so I'm sure you sit back in your rocking chair and you go, yeah, I did that. I did that. So that was like my first graphic design job, which then moved into TV, which then moved into entrepreneurship. So you did that. You planted the seeds. And now you get to reap the fruit.
I'll tell another story. Just Malele Cos called me the other day, right?
Okay.
She said, Matthew, I went to the old building on Palmer. And she said, no, it's totally remodeled. It's totally remodeled. She said, everybody's giving their story. But she says, she stood up and gave her story. She said, you know what? I'm going to let y'all know. When I was 14, 15 years old, I used to meet here every week for Strive Media. And she started there at that location on Palmer. And that's how long I went in Palmer in 1991.
So you got to come out of retirement from publishing. You know that, right?
Malele, Ashanti Hamilton,
the crew.
Supreme, all my students.
Listen, we're gonna do a reunion. I just personally want to see Girlfriends and Gumbo come back. So we're gonna talk about that during the break. Right out, you're gonna have to contribute because everybody got to earn their keep around these parts. Everybody got to earn their keep. What do you hope to see from the run? Let's say fast forward 5 years. So because you're visionary, you also always think about like the legacy.
Sure.
What does that look like 5 years from now?
Well, I'm talking to a group of men who have organizations that have the same goals, aspirations for young men. But I'm also sharing with women also who have a vested interest in making sure that their boys, their husbands, their fathers, everybody
Listen,
are healthy.
Ebony's team.
Right.
Next year, Ebony gonna have a team. We're gonna number the shirts.
But in 5 years, I'm hoping that all the organizations come together.
Okay.
I created the walk because, first of all, my father, but second of all, my father was one of 13 children himself, so he definitely knew about family.
Yeah, I'm like, woo, amen.
So I would like to see all the men organizations come together, and me being just a step aside and turn it over to them in a way that they could use it as maybe a possibly fundraising opportunity or generating revenue, but also build some brands, some capacity, some education when it comes to even getting into some entrepreneurial kind of things, making sure the walk is around all year long. And it's not just a walk; it's really a community effort.
It's a walking group. Yes. It's a nutrition class.
That's it.
How do people connect with you directly? So if they're listening, they're like, okay, I might not be able to get it together for tomorrow, but I want to invest in some long term. How do people connect?
Yeah, info at jump42@gmail.com.
JUMP number 42.
Yeah, and okay. Not number. You gotta spell 42.
You gotta spell 42. Now listen, because you know my cousin. Go on, spell it out for
don't put a U in the 40 though. Don't put a U in there.
I'm trying to get on the website and I can't
or
get
you can go to the website and get that information.
You can Google it.
Easier. MKE5K.
Okay.
.com.
Okay. This is good stuff. Matthew Johnson is in the building. He's talking all things Milwaukee 5K. It is a walk run. Yes. So come on now. Can they still register?
They still can register.
Okay. So no excuse.
I had people registering this morning. It must have hurt you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying. So when we come back, we're going to talk about how you can register, how you can meet me there, be me there tomorrow, and the other good things that are coming up in the community. You're listening to Community Heartbeat presented by Outreach Community Health Centers. We'll be right back.
AURN News. I'm Jamie Jackson. A new Gallup poll shows President Trump's approval rating has dropped to 37%, his lowest so far in the second term, and approaching his previous low of 34%. That marks a 10-point slide since January. Approval among independent voters has fallen sharply, now sitting at just 29%. That's a 17-point drop and ties the lowest level Gallup has recorded for independents under Trump. Republican support remains high at around 89%, while approval among Democrats is just 2%. On key issues, the president's ratings are also slipping. 41% approve of his handling of foreign affairs. That's down from 44% in February. Immigration approval has dropped from 46% to 38%, and on the economy, it's down from 42% to 37%. For AURN News, I'm Jamie Jackson.
Here's your updated forecast. Partial sunshine develops here for today. We'll see high in the upper 70s. Winds out of the northeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then for tonight, a slight chance for showers and thunderstorms here late. Mostly cloudy, a low near 67. By Saturday, a chance for showers and thunderstorms. Cloudy skies, high of 84 degrees. And Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 86. Monday, a slight chance for showers and thunderstorms. Blend of clouds and sun, high of 90. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on AM 860, The Voice.
Hey, Wisconsin, are you feeling summer? Then it's time to feel cheesy with delicious fair food. Feel grand with Wisconsin's top exhibitors, from quilting to horse shows. Feel amped with live music at the Bank 59 Amphitheater and Main Stage. And if you're feeling gutsy, Spin City is calling your name. It's time to feel good. July 31st to August 10th, only at Wisconsin State Fair. Presented by U.S. Cellular.
Join us for the 6th Annual Fresh Coast Jazz Festival, August 21st through the 23rd at the Pabst Theater, with performances by Gerald Albright, Jeff Lorber Fusion, Chris Standring, 480 East, Kayla Waters, and the Braxton Brothers, plus unique events like The Pairing, our wine tasting event featuring the music of Sade. Get tickets at PabstTheaterGroup.com.
presented by Outreach Community Health Center, is not just a show. This is a movement dedicated to bringing our community together through wellness. And we getting it together. We gonna move. Tomorrow, the Milwaukee Men's 5K Walk Run is happening in Bronzeville at Thrive On. Begins right at this. I'm getting there at 6. Matthew Johnson does not play with time. He is like, look, 6 a.m. So I'm gonna be there with a little lip gloss on, trying to keep my eyes open. But the run kicks off at 7. Registration.
Correction. Registration's at 7:30.
Amen. Second cup of coffee.
You don't have to be there at 6.
Nah, I ain't what the email said.
No. Go online. You'll see.
Okay.
Registration registration opens at 7:30.
7:30.
All vendors have to be there at 6.
Okay,
now,
so people don't show up at 6.
No.
So registration starts at 7:30. What time does the run actually kick off? The
walk.
walk.
The runner starts first at 8:55.
Okay.
And then the walk starts at 9. 5 minutes. We give the runners a head start.
And they already done by the time.
Everybody over while people walking.
Right.
And then the walk starts. Howard Fuller would blow the horn. Walk starts at 9.
Now anybody can come. I saw babies in strollers.
Anybody can come.
Mamas, grandmamas, baby mamas. Everybody should be there.
Anybody can come.
All health levels, right?
Yes.
So they can walk at their pace.
Yes.
They don't have to speed walk or anything.
I had some people walk halfway, turn around.
Listen,
that's fine.
That's real.
That's real.
Listen, sometimes, listen, can we be real amongst each other? Listen, sometimes. I'm gonna say last year the UNCF walk was like, you know what? We just gonna take this shortcut. Right? We already gave the money. We already gave the money. We got the T-shirt. We did all that. So what you're saying is, don't be intimidated to come on out, and people can still register.
They can still register.
Okay.
It ain't that serious.
Okay.
The whole idea is
that.
The idea behind this is to be healthy, not only physically. But man, before we came back on the air, we started talking about something that's mentally.
Yeah.
And that's really our biggest problem.
Yeah.
Mentally strong.
Yeah.
If we're not mentally strong, that physical don't matter.
True. I mean, it's the self-talk. We were joking. We said it half in jest, but this morning it's the pep talk you have to give yourself some days where you just want to just roll over, I'm like, winners win. Champions are champions all the time. Like that positivity makes a difference. So it does not matter your health level. Come out, do the walk, do as much as you can. But for me, it felt like a family reunion.
Yes,
right. It was like
it's a nice block party. Really, it's gonna be.
We got the basketball challenge.
Yeah, basketball.
I'm gonna do a challenge, Milwaukee. If you think you remember Horse, I know. Right out was like, let me scooch on up to this.
Coming
right out. I'm gonna have some gifts on deck. I'm gonna stop over at the basketball challenge and listen. We're gonna play a game of horse, right? Mm-hmm. And so I'm gonna challenge Milwaukee. I'm gonna drop a couple baskets. If you can beat me, I might have a couple prizes for you. How is that? How is that? So come on.
Percy Andy will be running the basketball challenge. Percy is over at he's the MPS administrator now, but Percy has been out there. He went to our Milwaukee Tech with he came right behind me. And he
before you retired, a couple years after.
Yeah, a couple years after. But anyway, he's a champion basketball player and went to Kansas State. So anyway, he'll be doing the basketball piece, and just talk to him. He'll get it straight. But that'll be fun. With the we're doing the yoga mat situation. You come, you'll find out about that.
Talk to me about the stretching. Is that connected to the yoga?
The stretching is going to be like a warm down. So when you walk halfway, and your bones cracking. And you come back young and old, by the way. These young people ain't in shape at all.
Look at here. By just telling all my business on the radio. Just a wiggling and a jiggling.
So when you come back, you have a place to lay down on a yoga mat and be able to stretch them muscles you ain't felt in a couple of years.
Like what is that pain?
So we'll have a warm down, and then that's where the boots come in. So we'll be able to have fun doing the warm down. And warm up is done by Mr. Leonard Wilson, who is my go-to guy. And he is going to lead the warm up. And so it's gonna be good. We have some notable names like Walter Lanier and Pastor Greg Lewis. I got to give them shouts outs. And then a whole bunch of people have signed up. We got a couple of dignitaries coming, and so they're talking about walking, and so it's gonna be nice. But community, but more importantly, it's just something to get out of the house and do around us, with us, for us.
And what time do all the festivities wrap up? Because one thing I like to say is this is not going to take your whole Saturday.
No.
Actually,
you know, the nice thing is you can come to our walk and then even come over to the resource fair over what you guys have on Clean These Road Center. So you can do both.
I'm doing both. That's why I'm
going to wrap around 12 noon to start wrapping up at 12 noon.
Okay. So I'm a scoot from the run a little early. I'm going over to Clinton Road.
Sure.
But it's a day for community. And one thing, as I'm reading the press release you sent out, 2 words come up for me, and it's active lifestyle.
Yeah.
And so we've had some notable celebrity deaths in the past week or so.
Mm-hmm.
Theo, Malcolm Jamal Warner, that one hit my heart.
Yeah.
But it hit my heart too because he was fit, right? So it wasn't a health condition, right? But there's something in men staying healthy, not only the physical, but the mental piece, but an active lifestyle, period. Mm-hmm. So you're active, you're fit. How do you balance the challenges of running businesses, running household, doing all that, plus staying active?
Man, you know what? I don't make foolish decisions when it comes to
spending my
time in things that don't matter.
Okay.
You know, you can go around, you know, you got to be careful who you be around and who you choose to be around. They say, you know, if out of 5 people, you one of the 5, you become the average person in the 5.
True.
So I don't want to be around. I don't want to be no average person amongst the people I hang with, you know.
Maybe that's why he don't be hanging with me. He don't be, because I'm a little average.
You know
But
I was always told you what you do is you improve up.
Oh,
you hang around people who can teach you something, because
not the smartest person in the room.
If you're the smartest one in the group, you're the one that's constantly being drained. And
that's
you want to be trained.
Right. That's a preach. Is that why I'm
true.
tired?
It's true. You got to be careful who you hang with. So to answer your question, I spend my time with family, which I love my family. And
shout out to the fam. The whole fam is doing it big and will be there.
My youngest is running. She took it over. She's running.
It makes me feel old, man. It makes me feel, because they was babies, right? So you stay active. It's the family, is who you're around. How you make time? Because I know folks say, well, I don't have time to eat healthy. The sister that called earlier, meal preps. How do you keep the food piece in check?
You know, the other thing, like for instance, when you see I have a banana, I have water, I drink coffee, a little half cup or a cup in the morning. But then what I do is I don't have a breakfast per se, so I don't eat 3 meals. What you do is you eat a nice lunch, and then you eat a balanced dinner if you do get dinner. But that's how you do it. And then you don't eat fast food. Then you don't drink soda with high fructose corn syrup. You don't eat a whole lot of carbs. You don't eat all that stuff.
No pasta, no cheese.
But you know, no
French fries.
You can eat it every once in a while. But you don't eat it every day. You know, and that's what clogs your arteries and all that stuff. And we all get problems. You know, there's things. You know that's true. You know, blessed. I'm at my age. I don't take any medicine, so that's blessed. So
look, I got my goal. Listen. You give me the goal. Give me something to strive for.
Water, first of all, people. Can you believe people sound like water?
Crazy. Great. Now,
and you 70%
70% water. I mean, to some you have to put a little flavor in it, but put you some fruit down in it, right? Just
or hey, forget all that those stereotypes. Eat you some watermelon.
One thing Ebony is gonna do is eat not a watermelon, a watermelon. Ebony is gonna get a watermelon off the truck, and that's just what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I agree with you. The papaya, the fruity fruits. Listen, don't look it right out when you say it.
But you know what? You know what I was told just recently about watermelon?
Yeah.
Watermelon was really good for men.
Hey. Okay.
So
look, that's how y'all had them 35 kids in the family.
Look it up for yourself. Watermelon was good for the men.
Okay. So we're going to say pro health tips was seeded. You know what? Seeded. The innuendo, this is a family show. But maybe that's what Beyonce was talking about. I don't know. All I'm saying is eat the fruit, eat the vegetables, keep the active, healthy lifestyle. You said find your friends that are moving in a positive direction and chill with them.
That's right.
Cut out now, man, I will say this. I have never seen you in the years that I've known you, I've never seen you stressed out. I have never seen you like, I get again. I share with the people. I get a little gremlin mode. I'm real kind, and then I'm like, Grim. I have never seen you like elevated. How do you keep the stress at a minimum?
It tears me up on the inside. I mean, the thing is, I was also told, I had a lot of mentors, right?
Okay.
I was also told, don't ever let someone see you sweat.
Man.
Because if they sweat, they can take advantage of you.
This is true.
And so what I do is I've managed, and I tell my wife this too, is that I carry, my kids don't see that either. And they think, well, that's Dad. He can do that.
He doesn't stress.
But inside it just tears me up because I handle it, I manage it, but it's a burden for me. And for those who do it, I ain't the only one. There's burdens for folks who hold on to it. So you got to use and be able to, release that.
True.
And I release it through obviously my faith, but also release it through, I walk every morning on my treadmill every morning.
This is true. Because look, if you call Matthew, he's like, I'm walking, carry on. Go ahead.
You got to release it. But even when I had the kids, I never let them see me sweat. I mean, there's times when we got stuck in New York City. I had like 20 kids in New York City and we didn't have no transportation. I had to figure it out. So I rented limousines. It cost me a crazy amount of money. I have around right there on the corner of 42nd and Times Square. I had 3 limousines stretched around the block. Because I couldn't.
You got it done.
I couldn't
get
it.
You got it done.
So that was a frightening moment. And then my other frightening moment, I was in. We were in Bahamas. I had 33 families in Bahamas, and we had to be able to stay somewhere and sleep. So that was a challenge. So there's a lot of things that I was tested on, still being tested, but.
Just
even
cool
more so now, I just put my faith in the fact that God handle it. There ain't nothing you can do anyway. If it mess up, what you gonna do?
Listen, I will say, my grandmother recently passed a few years ago, lived to 100, and she was about 98. We were all in DC, and I asked her the same question. I'm like, Grandma, I don't think I've ever heard you yell. You know how some folks had a grandma, get yourself in here today. Right. Never in my life had I heard her yell. So you said some people they're working on how to solve the problem. Right. So I would say you're a problem solver. No need to get crazy. No need to shout and do all that. Just solve the problem.
Always find out something else. I mean, I'm when I'm planning things, I plan 2 or 3 steps ahead, and which now I even know even more so that don't matter either.
Right. What's the word? Pivot. We have to be ready to pivot.
Yes, you gotta pivot. You gotta adjust, and don't because once you get all frustrated, then your mind takes you off of reality and off of so you're making just decisions, and those decisions may not be the right decisions, and therefore you make the problem more and more problematic. And so, but I'm gonna just say, I have to say, Lord Jesus Christ has come into my life, even in a more. I've been saved for a minute, but even in the past 4 or 5 years, even more so. And he's just put my whole life. The book Ecclesiastes just changed my whole life. So now I have a Bible study group with my family every Saturday morning.
Come on!
And so we go through each book at a time, scripture by scripture, and that has helped me tremendously. So if anything else, you just got to put your faith there, and everything else will follow.
Listen, it comes together. No, I am excited. I'm proud of the work that you do. You probably don't hear that enough, but listen, you are the blueprint. You have the vision. So this health, this wellness piece in our community, you've taken that on. You talked about Fresh Day. The connection with what we put into our bodies is important. Getting your network together. This is Life Lessons with Matthew Johnson. We will launch that program. How do you deal with continuing to fuel the future? So like, what's next? Can you share with us like what's next? Because you always got something cooking. Some of the digital pieces came online that you
I'm going to be calling on one particular person that's sitting in front of me in particular, but I am scheduled to do some things starting New Year, and I'm going to go back to my original roots of theater and arts and spoken word, that kind of thing, from a production and producing standpoint. I cannot put together, I can't remember a joke nor less a poem. So it ain't me doing it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Right, I can't do that. But I want to empower others who can. And so I'm leaning towards that. I just got to figure out what what the bottom line to that is. It has to make. If it don't make
dollars, it really don't. It really don't.
What I was gonna say. So you already know. And not only that, I'm just stepping back a little because I'm up in age now where I don't really need to work as hard as I did, and God has blessed me to a point where I'm settled out. There's things. Who's that? Will Smith said, once you get to the top, and you get everything. Now I ain't nowhere near Will Smith.
I mean,
but I'm just saying. But in reality, all that stuff don't matter anyway. I don't care what you get. You can be the wealthiest man in the world and be
Lord.
I think we know one that's just totally off his. We know a couple, right?
I ain't saying nothing about nothing.
Me either. I say that.
So they roll up on me.
So, but it doesn't matter. It don't mean nothing. Your liver gone and you got $2 billion in the bank and you sitting there turning yellow because you don't have a liver.
Yeah.
But I just look at it this way. If you put your time and effort in the things that you believe in and understand that you can touch other people's lives and understand that everything I don't need stuff. I don't need anything. I want stuff. Everybody wants stuff. I don't need nothing. God has provided me everything I need. He provided for me.
You would, until you get to that place, I think people chase it, right? Like people chase the money, they chase the notoriety, they chase that. But man, when you get it, you like,
can I give you an example of everybody who really will get that scenario?
Yeah.
Think of Dorothy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's chasing, she's running through, polyps and the witch is trying to poison her. And she gets there to the Oz and she finds out that the little dog go and pull a curtain and there's a guy behind there pulling handles. That's exactly what this world is.
Listen, Obama made a statement. He was like, you fight to get a seat at these tables. And then once you get to the table, you realize folks ain't all that. Like it's not all that. It's not all that.
So don't buy into the foolishness to think that money's going to change your life. It makes it easier, but it doesn't change what the essence of what your life is.
Now, look, I shared the mantra. You got to pick your hard, but they was in here acting up. So I'm going to say pick your difficulty. Money amplifies, and I won't get all philosophical, but I think money amplifies those traits that you already have. So the generous person who is kind is just generous with more money. If people are mean and nasty and they have money does not change who they are at the root. They're still mean, they're still nasty. And if you're not using it as a tool, I wish more people in our community knew that money is simply a tool. And you got to figure out how it's going to work, right? The investment, because listen, you can't cash in a chain. You can't cash in an amazing sneaker collection. You can't, these things have no serious weight, right? Like the car you drive, it does not carry any actual weight in what we do, but how your spirit moves, how you're gifting to others, how you're using your talent. For me, let me get off my soapbox. That's way more important.
And not only that, it's real.
Yeah.
How many people say, when I give something to somebody, it makes me feel good?
That's
for a reason.
Look. And
that's a reason.
The universe always has my back. Like in fact, last night we were hanging out and I asked the lady, hey, could you just bring a little something? And she's like, nope, everything's closed down. 10 minutes later, she pops back out. You know what? We actually weren't closed and we actually do have that's how you've got to be. You got to put out the good. Don't be concerned with how it's coming back. Just know it's coming back.
Well, scripture talks about whatever you throw in the water comes back to you.
Come on, Pastor Johnson.
No, that's just real. You put one blessing out there, you can't beat what they say God's giving.
Yeah.
You put one blessing out there, you get two back. But you know what? Guess what? You put evil out there, guess what comes back?
Multiplies.
That's right.
Multiplies.
Same thing, right?
So what church house you go to? Because we got to give your pastor a shout out. All of them.
Mr. Pastor Malone, New Testament.
Okay. He done all right with you.
He baptized me.
See, when the Sunday service. When the Sunday service.
It's all good. So that's really where I am. And I just wish and just pray that people get their mental health straight and understanding that stuff don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
But God can give you everything you need if you do it right.
This is true.
Do it right. I'm sorry about my phone.
It's all good. He is a man of the people. We're in here talking to Matthew Johnson. He is the founder of the Milwaukee Men's 5K Walk Run happening tomorrow in Bronzeville. You can go to the website. Give us the website again. MKE 5K.
.com.
You can sign up. It's not too late because I know my cousins wake up. Good morning. Sign up and register. Be there in the morning. The whole community is coming out. You got the dignitaries. If you want to walk, cool. If you want to just peruse the vendors, come on and do that.
And for those who don't even want to walk, just come.
Just come.
You don't have to, cost you nothing to come and hang out with us.
Right. Say hey, but celebrate this jewel. So I'm gonna get on a different soapbox and say we oftentimes talk about how there's nothing to do in Milwaukee and there's nothing, we're not committed and nobody's doing anything. Matthew Johnson is dedicated to making sure that happens. So come out tomorrow, then get back in the car, come on over to Clinton Road. We're gonna be right down the street. No excuses. The parking is free. And listen, come out and take a selfie with me and celebrate health, celebrate wealth. And I will say this, there seems to be a shift in our community that we're getting back to understanding what true wealth is. Like to be able to sit with your ancestors, to be able to sit with your elders, to be able to sit with that. For me, that's wealth. Like to soak up the game. Listen, my uncles, like I said, were here. And I often talk about them because growing up, they were like, listen, schoolgirl, you're going to read these books. I'm like, ain't nobody reading a book. I want to be like this. I want to be outside dancing. I want to do out there. Like, no. You're going to the library. You don't realize how valuable that is until you're older. Valuable, and you're like, oh, y'all was keeping me out of the streets. Right. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So that is wealth though.
Yes, it is.
That's sharing that knowledge, sharing that wealth.
Intellectual capital.
Indeed. So yes. And then you can retire at 29 when you do it right. Like
I was blessed. I was just blessed. Can I tell a short story?
No, come on, take this.
So when I was in college, I went after the pro thing and didn't make it in basketball, and I came back home and I said, I want to do something. So I started I worked for 2 Fortune 500 companies for 9 years. Then I quit. But the whole idea was I wanted to give back and grow. So I started when I got my first job, 21 years old, I got my first job with Budweiser. I started saving then.
Okay.
And I saved enough up until the time I retired to live off of for 10 years. And I stayed upstairs from my mom.
Okay.
I didn't go out and hang with the guys. I didn't drink or smoke anyway.
Okay.
So I didn't do that scene.
Okay.
So the thought is I bought houses on my block. I started buying real estate. I did all that.
Yeah.
And so with all of that, I sacrificed all that people thought was having fun.
Yep.
And now I look at those same people and they're struggling, they're having these things and they're having problems.
Yeah.
And we all have those, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But the whole idea is that I always was focused on where I want to go. Set things and you'd be surprised. You set it out and put it in motion.
Set it and forget it.
God created the word. He set it out on the word.
This is true.
We gotta be careful of the words we speak about ourselves and it has a double. If you start talking about people, it's gonna come back at you. You start promoting yourself, you're gonna be moving along at a rapid pace because God is gonna He blesses that. So the thought is keep speaking the things as though they are, not what you hope. The world hope is maybe it happens. And the scripture hope is that it will happen.
Listen, we need a morning show, Sunday morning show with Matthew Johnson, executive producer by Ebony.
I don't know none of this. I almost gave him more offer.
But that's what we need. That's what we need to support. So anytime we get an opportunity to elevate what you're doing, that so Matthew Johnson, founder Jump 42, the leader of Milwaukee Men's 5K Walk Run, happening tomorrow. Go online, check it out. You can listen to the next episode of Heartbeat on Friday, August 8th. We're going to be talking about our health fair, so we're going to have our folks in here. As always, Matthew, thank you. I will see you bright early.
Mr. Jones.
Yes, I'll be there Sunday.
He was in the media for me, and I remember many times.
So we're going to definitely celebrate his life and legacy. Right out, Debo. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. We will see y'all in 2 weeks. I'm Ebony Ssali. You are listening to Community Heartbeat by Community Health.